The truth is, Don, you cannot love this country if you only fight for the wealthy and big business.
Let's take a look. Biden takes DNC stage to make case for Harris's presidency.
The historic passing of the torch in the Democratic Party. President Joe Biden ended day one of the DNC by looking back at his more than 5-decade-long career and forward to Vice President Kamala Harris's official nomination in his ceremonial roll call. The vice president also made a surprise appearance last night. Now, Tony, as you know, is leading our DNC coverage. He's in Chicago. Tony, how you holding up? Because we were on the air way past midnight last night.
Yeah. The morning came extra early.
Bro, it was nap time for everybody at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Because the night was so long, some of our viewers may have fallen asleep, so we'll clue them into what they missed. Joe Biden's speech didn't start until after 11 p.m., and what was billed as a day one keynote spilled all the way into day two. 50 years in public life he covered. He was too young to be president when he started in public life, and now, as he joked from the stage, he's too old, apparently. But in addition to being a sort of goodbye, his speech was also a handoff to Kamala Harris, who got the loudest applause of the night by far. And all the other big speeches, from Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez to 2016 Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton, among many, many others, they all made the case for Harris as the one who, as Clinton put it, can finally break that highest and hardest glass ceiling. Now,
you know, one thing I will make note of that I personally appreciate is that Kamala Harris never talks about the glass ceiling. That's not even a point of consideration. It's very, in my opinion, it's an awesome thing to not pay attention to. It's an awesome, because it's a horrible, in my opinion, talking about the glass ceiling is a very silly way to try and do, political campaigning in general. Like, you're a politician. You need to create team loyalty with your policies. You can't just have team loyalty and demand team loyalty because you're just like a woman and other women are going to be excited that you're going to be the president or anything like that. Or at least it hasn't really worked in terms of political campaigning. It didn't work with Hillary Clinton in 2016. So I do appreciate that. As a matter of fact, I was listening to NPR Politics last night, and they were literally talking about how cool it is that, or how smart it is that Kamala Harris rarely ever brings that up at all. It's obvious that if she were to become president, she would be the first Indian president. She would be the first black female president. And obviously would shatter numerous glass ceilings or whatever, but like, it's good that she is, not using that as simply, what you were doing, what, bro? Hasanabi NPR podcast night? Yeah, that's what I was listening to. Yeah. They literally played the fight song after Hillary's speech. I know. Listen, it's just like, these people are libbed up. Okay. I actually was talking to, Donnie earlier when we were driving in here. We came in with CNN, which was pretty sick. And when I was talking to Donnie, one thing that we were talking about is like how out of touch the DC bubble is, because, and you'll see that he's doing a documentary on like Misinfo Nation is what it's called. I think he's doing a documentary on like people online, like online commentators and whatnot in the space. But one thing that we talked about basically was that usually there is this like bubble in DC, right? And that how we were so oblivious to what was going on in the real world while we're here. Okay? While we're here, while we're in this area, which is where news are happening, and you have all of these mainstream media outlets in one area, we unironically, this is the least in tune I am with what's going on in the world. Okay? When I'm in the heart of it, it's the one time where I'm just like completely oblivious to the real world and what the fuck's going on. It is a real bubble. And Donnie brought up the fact that that's how DC is, and it basically moved here for the week. And it's kind of interesting to think about, like, these guys, I think, are very insulated from the reality overall. I think that this is how you stay in that fucking bubble, where you're constantly surrounded by other people who are like-minded and care about the same exact things. It's like pretty easy to just like lose sight of broader issues. Now you say LA's a bubble, but you have to remember, I'm not in LA. I'm online. And I'm so fucking locked into every little thing that is happening to the best of my ability as a human being. So for me, when I'm in LA, when I'm in my streaming setup, like I'm seeing literally everything that's going on. I have 50,000 people in here like constantly fucking beaming me new things that are happening, micro changes that are occurring in the world in real time. So although online doesn't depict reality, like I feel that I am way more in tune with what the fuck is going on in the real world when I'm not, when I am, not at the center of all of this stuff that's happening. You're on an island connected to the internet. Exactly. Just make sure to delete Twitter from your phone and get home. I know, I definitely will. I already hated it. I already hate Twitter. Can we talk about Trump calling Netanyahu, telling him not to accept the ceasefire? It's evil. Why can't he ask another world leader to keep killing people? First of all, is that what is there new reporting on that? But I literally was saying that, if you remember, I was... that's another lock if he did actually say that. But it was weird that they had a private phone conversation. That's like a violation of a... Anyway, a PBS anchor said it last night.
Oh, that...
Interesting.
Dr. Al-Ansari, welcome.
The Qatari mediators are also, they talked to ABC last night in depth, but I would like to see this this statement from PBS real quick. I just need to remind you guys, I do not have the gift of prophecy. I do not have the gift of prophecy at all. Okay? I'm simply just reacting to what I see in front of me and thinking about what has happened throughout history, and that is the only reason why it comes across like I am telling you things and then they keep happening. Okay? Just like this is the reason this chatter is correct. Nixon campaign did it in 1968 with Vietnam. Reagan campaign did it in the 80s with Iran. Those are the two examples that I brought up for you guys. And that's the reason why I said this should be handled. This could be handled in a partisan manner. The issue of Israel is a partisan one right now. If you don't have the moral framework to recognize that genocide is immoral and wrong, you should still, at the very least, care about winning this election. And if you care about winning this election, then how the fuck are you going to let Trump run the table and link up with his loyal ally who will do his bidding? I said this literally at this point a month ago. Okay?
Secretary of State Blinken is over there right now working with Netanyahu. The reporting is that former President Trump is on the phone with the Prime Minister of Israel, urging him not to cut a deal right now because it's believed that would help the Harris campaign.
Damn, bro, if only there was a guy. Maybe that's why they brought me to the DNC. That's why they pay me the big bucks. You know what I'm saying? Which, by the way, I have not been paid by the DNC. Don't fucking clip that out of context, okay? I know that is something that people are talking about. How is that Diet Pepsi hitting, though? That's a real issue with the DNC. It is a real issue, but it's fine. I'll survive. I won't die. Banks like Barclays are having a huge investment in annual losses due to investing in X, resulting in cutting annual and bonus. Nice. Axios is saying that Netanyahu denied it. Netanyahu's office denies call with Trump about the Gaza hostage ceasefire deal. What do you mean? Last week they said that they did have this conversation. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said in a statement Thursday that he did not speak with former President Donald Trump on Wednesday to discuss the Gaza hostage and ceasefire deal. A crucial round of negotiations with senior... That's weird. That's weird that he's saying that didn't happen, except it did happen last week. We know that it happened last week because they said it happened last week. But if Netanyahu says it didn't happen last night, then, I mean, I guess it's probably didn't happen, right? If Joe Biden brings you a 32-pack of Diet Dew, will you become a DNC op? Yes. Anyway, let's continue. Axios earlier reported that Trump spoke on the phone with Netanyahu on Wednesday and discussed the Gaza hostage and ceasefire deal, citing 2 U.S. sources who were briefed on the call. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said in a briefing on Wednesday with reporters that it's critical to reach a deal in order to release the hostages, bringing relief to the Palestinians in Gaza and decrease regional tensions. There are 115 hostages being held by Hamas in Gaza, where nearly 39,000 Palestinians, 39,000, bro, just round up at that point. Like, it's probably more than 40. That's crazy. Anyway, Palestinians have been killed, according to the local health ministry. One source said that Trump's call was intended to encourage Netanyahu to take the deal, but stressed he didn't know if this is indeed what the former president told Netanyahu. The Israeli Prime Minister's office issued a statement denying the call took place after the story was published. The Trump campaign declined to comment. Maybe Trump had another perfect phone call in violation of the Logan Act, potentially. Ben-Gvir also said it shouldn't be a deal before the U.S. elections a few weeks ago. Report, Ben-Gvir urging hostage deal to be held up to avoid helping Biden versus Trump. Remember when I told you guys that this is a crazy thing to just have kind of trailing off in the distance and assuming that it won't rear its ugly head come November? Remember, if you don't care about the morality of it, there's also an electoral argument to be made on partisan grounds. Okay? I care about the morality of it more than anything else. I think that it is immoral to maintain such a close, strong relationship with an apartheid regime, let alone keep giving them endless amounts of weapons as they are doing a genocide. Having said that, however, there's also an electoral argument to be made here. You know, just saying. It's good policy, it's good politics, it's you know, good morality. Question, if you were Anthony Blinken and Biden told you you can do anything except compromise the weapons trade with Israel, what would you propose in the peace negotiations? Dude, I don't even know how to answer that.
Now, outside the arena, there was a different scene as people protested the White House's handling of the war in Gaza, and some clashed with police after breaking through a barrier. But inside this arena last evening, joy and admiration. And for more on that, we are joined by our chief White House correspondent, Nancy Cordes. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning to you, Tony. And yeah, admiration for the keynote speaker, the President of the United States, who really capped a raucous night one and a reinvigorated party that feels a lot more bullish about its chances. The president was greeted with an extended standing ovation, a show of gratitude after he agreed.
Bro, I'm cold, bro. It's cold as hell in here. It's crazy. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, it was so hot yesterday. March and I both came sleeveless today. And that was a mistake, I think. I chose no sleeves and I'm fucking cold, dude. Cover it up, slut. I know. I needed to be slutty today. I thought it was funny because like everyone is super dressed up. And then yesterday I was obviously not dressed up at all. And I was like, I'm going to dress down even further, you know? Why don't you bring a Q jacket? Yeah, a QAnon jacket.
Agreed to step aside.
It's been the honor of my lifetime to serve as your president. I love the job, but I love my country more.
Before a sea of "We Love Joe" signs, and with Kamala Harris looking on, President Biden addressed the convention that just weeks ago was planned for him, but now centers around his vice president.
Selecting Kamala.
AOC delivered one of the most dynamic speeches of the evening, reflecting on her background as a bartender and stating, America has a rare and valuable opportunity in Kamala Harris. We have the chance to elect a president who truly understands the struggles of the middle class because she comes from it. She knows the importance of rent payments, groceries, and prescriptions. She's as dedicated to defending our reproductive and civil rights as she is to challenging corporate greed. The progressive congresswoman and squad member also received enthusiastic applause for highlighting Harris's efforts to secure a ceasefire in Gaza and bring hostages home. Kamala Harris made an unexpected appearance at the convention on Monday night to express her gratitude to Joe Biden. She said, Joe, thank you for your historic leadership, for your lifetime of service to our nation, and for all you will continue to do. We are forever grateful to you. Thank you, Joe. Harris, who is scheduled to deliver her formal speech later in the week, electrified the crowd as she took the stage to the sound of Beyoncé's Freedom playing in the background.
Here's how Joe can still win, okay? As the only person who is still riding with Biden and who will write Joe Biden's name come November, here's how Joe can still win, okay? As you guys know, this is, there's 52,000 people in here. We're all riding strong. We're all in swing states, and we will all obviously be riding Joe Biden. I think they stole this from him. I think it was a coup d'etat, okay? And I think that it's really fucked up. It's really fucked up that they're making him do a speech at his own funeral. It's really messed up. Where's the democratic process? 14 million votes. 14 million people voted for Joe Biden in the primaries. Just saying. I think, is he behind you? Be honest. Yeah, he is holding a gun to me right now. Joe Biden is right on the other. Come on, Jack. Wait, the DNC people left, right? Okay. Oh, thank God. Oh shit, they're always in the room. It scares me a little bit. Look alive. Here's how we can push Biden left. We can push Biden left. He will win if you vote for him. Okay? He will win if you vote for him. Okay, now that the stuff ended, I feel like they haven't done any other rehearsals in a while, right? You're about to crack a Modelo. Is Modelo time, fool? At fucking, what is it? Well, I mean, I guess it's 3:43. It's not that crazy. You're bored? Wait, why? Why won't they give us the badge? They were supposed to give us the badge to come. Bro, just leave. It's fine. And then you can text. You're in the text chain with them, and then you can ask to come back. I don't want you to fucking be stuck here. No, I'm serious, bro. That's crazy. 3:43 on a Tuesday. It's Modelo time. Anytime, fool. Yeah, that's true. He has a secret speech where he does exactly what Trump tweeted in his insane Yao fanfic. Patriots stand up. Yeah. Very unprofessional. Turning up to the DNC in a tank top. No respect for the institution. Please find a suit and tie. Post haste. Yeah, right, baby. Dude, this is the most respectful thing that I can do to the DNC, okay? These goddamn libtards, they don't want fucking guns in here, okay? I got a right to bear arms, brother. I got a right to bear arms, and I'm here to show it. There's like literally staffers walking by, and they just look in, and I'm just doing this. The fucking, goddamn it. I'm such an unserious person. Steal Austin's suit? Yeah, like that shit will fit me. Are you crazy? Yeah. Senator Gary Peters tells Kamala Harris to speak up on different Gaza views.
There are some differences, or at least a state.
Significant Michigan and Middle East news. Gary Peters tells me VP should go public with her split with Biden on Gaza. I think she has differences, he said, adding, be who you are. Ask Peters if he'd convey that to Kamala. Yes, he said. Yep. Okay. There's a little bit of motion. I like it. A little bit of motion. New York Times reports a classified document approving Orange President Biden ordered American forces to prepare for possible coordinated nuclear confrontations with Russia, China, and North Korea. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy moly. What is that? You brought a jacket? You're crazy. That's not... First, I don't think that's going to fit me. Yeah. You want to try? Here. Let's try it. They brought me a jean jacket. Let me see. Oh, it's your jean jacket. Wait, what size is this? It's your jean jacket? Yeah, I don't think it's going to work, but hey, thank you. Yeah, I'll give it to March. He's weak. He's frail. I'm stuck. Hold on. I'm also stuck here. I got to pee too. But now that they stopped. Yeah, I know it is. I am a fat guy in a little coat. Bro, listen. I made the active decision to fucking rip the sleeves off and just come in here and raw dog the DNC. These fucking pythons in full display. I will continue on that journey, okay? All right, let's see. I took these off. I'm going to keep them as charged up as possible for the duration. I'm going to go pee.
Kamala.
Okay, it's actually still running the fucking... Hold on, it's still on the headphones. God damn it. You guys can hear it, but I can't. So I am going to swap it over to the speakers. And then I'm going to also change the desktop audio. This is annoying to do every single time, but it is what it is.
I became our nominee.
All right, here it is.
And it was the best decision I made my whole career.
Biden highlighted their joint accomplishments over the past 4 years, casting the race as a battle for the country.
We saved democracy in 2020, and now we must save it again in 2024.
Harris made a surprise appearance earlier in the night to pay tribute to the president.
Joe, thank you for your historic leadership, for your lifetime of service to our nation, and for all you will continue to do. We are forever grateful to you.
Night one of this convention was focused on the future and what a Harris presidency would look like, drawing a sharp contrast with former President Trump on abortion rights.
Their policies give rapists more rights than their victims. That's not inconvenient. It's just plain wrong.
The speakers also highlighted Trump's criminal record.
Kamala Harris has a resume. Donald Trump has a rap sheet.
The economy was another focus.
The truth is, Don, you cannot love this country if you only fight for the wealthy and big business.
There was a particular emphasis on workers' rights, as a new CBS News poll finds Harris has the support of a solid majority of union households.
Kamala Harris is one of us. She's a fighter for the working class. And Donald Trump is a scab.
And with Harris poised to potentially make history as the first woman president, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton was there to remind Democrats of how close they got to achieving that milestone 8 years ago.
Together, we put a lot of cracks in the highest, hardest glass ceiling. And tonight, so close to breaking through once and for all.
She warned them not to get complacent. Elections are unpredictable.
No matter what the polls say, we can't let up.
Joining Nancy is CBS News contributor Ashley Etienne, former communications director for Vice President Kamala Harris. Ashley, I want to start with you.
Bro.
The polls were showing Hillary.
Bro, we're about to get some glizzies up in here, dude. Fucking Chicago style. Yeah, so Hillary Clinton hit that, like, you know, glass ceiling bars, DNC fight song shit. Obviously, it's because, like, this is like Lib Central. It's Lib Central, and I suspect that's, like, you know, it's playing well in here. But once again, I think that so much of what, oh God, I have a headache. So much of what is going on and being communicated here, as I've said before, like, if there's one word that I could describe the DNC and just like any kind of like convention in general, it is I would probably use the term like bubble or out of touch. Like, I think that there is a lot of stuff that the party does that is super in line with what the party has always done, which oftentimes does not resemble the genuine interests of like average Americans. Okay. And I think that is what's going on here as well, in terms of like Hillary Clinton coming out and just like having this, delivering this speech. Like, I don't think this is like for, bro, they showed you clapping on screen during the Hillary speech last night. No, they outed me. Yeah. Kathy Hochul really blowing the doors off the place here.
Trump was born a New Yorker, but ended up a fraud, a philanderer, and a felon.
Wow. 10-10. No notes. The charisma, just the aura is just oozing out of her, dude. Oozing out of every orifice. The riz, the unspoken riz. That's crazy. That is actually... like, you got to try hard to be that bad, dude. Holy fuck. This is a room that is so unimaginably primed. Megaphonics, or not Megaphonics. It's actually the Gravy that posted this. This is a Megaphonics ass post. Yes, I did see that clip. I literally retweeted it. I quote tweeted it with a video of me from like a couple weeks ago where I'm speaking directly about how Democrats are playing with fire, letting Israel just remain as a massive problem. But anyway, the charisma was oozing out of her. She went to all that trouble to harvest it, and she's just losing it. No, Kathy Hochul's got nothing.
He wasn't raised with the New York values that I know. He never had to worry about childcare costs or groceries or rent. He never had to worry about anything or anyone.
Did you just say, wait, did you get your table inside the DNC, or is this a different area in your hotel room? This is a different, you asked the question, is this a different area in your hotel room? I guess we'll never know. I will not be answering that question. I don't want to leak that it's actually a green screen with real-time, round-the-clock DNC audio being pumped in that we actually have to literally control, okay? Paid for by you guys at the top of the hour when I serve a 3-minute ad break. Because at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. And when I serve that ad and you guys subscribe for $6 or for free with a Twitch Prime, right? In order to avoid said ads at the top of the hour, you end up paying for the engine that powers the stream that I can in real time pump in DNC audio into the stream alongside the green screen that is like being edited in real time as well. It's a real time green screen inside of my mansion that I purchased in Chicago. Yeah. So yeah, bro, it's 5 minutes before the hour. Yeah, I'm still at my house. It's a fake stream. The craziest part is when we go roaming. That's like the craziest part. The real time editing in that one is crazy. I bought the whole last stadium. Here's a 3-minute ad break now, by the way. Only capable of buying out entire stadiums because of you, chatters at the top of the hour that subscribe. Mewtwo, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Marsh really stepped up the production. I know, it's crazy. When you're roaming, you're streaming from that big volume that Disney shoots all those Star Wars shows in. Yeah, it's the big blue room. Anyway, what's up? It's good. Everything is good. Austin living it up yesterday. What the fuck? What is this? Oh, she's devouring him. Oh, Texas is going blue. That's crazy. That's crazy. Any interviews lined up today? No, I don't think so. That makes sense because there's no way there's so many people wanting to come up and take pictures with you. They had to be paid actors. Oh, dude, why you gotta out me like that? It is. Are you in a studio with other creators or is it private? No, this is supposed to be so the DNC has like slotted out different areas for content creators for Kamala. Okay. And because I'm like the top creator for Kamala, and not by size or anything, but simply by my like love for Kamala Harris, because I'm like the number one glazer, like Olympic level record holding glazer for Kamala, that I got to basically map out a corner of this entire area. It's like a box at the it's basically a box at the what is it? The convention place is like United Center. Is that what it's called? Yeah, there's boxes up here for the media, and some of those boxes were allotted to the creators specifically, like the content creators. There's a bunch of them, and I basically stole like an entire area for myself. How are you there with guns? Gonna get what? How are you there with guns out and gonna get changed in a better fash later? No, this is it. This is what I'm wearing.
Stephanie, a former White House press secretary under the Trump administration, is set to speak at the Democratic National Convention this week to voice her support for Vice President Kamala Harris. Stephanie is also urging fellow Republicans to join her in ensuring that Donald Trump never returns to the White House. I never thought I would be speaking at the Democratic Convention, Stephanie said in a statement. But after seeing firsthand who Donald Trump really is and the threat he poses to our country, I feel very strongly about speaking out. Stephanie, who worked in a number of different roles at the Trump White House before resigning in the aftermath of the January 6, 2021 attack on the US Capitol, said while she does not agree with Harris across the board, she is proud to be supporting her presidential bid. She said that Harris will defend our freedoms and represent our nation with honesty and integrity. The former press secretary won't be the only ex-Trump official at the convention this week. Olivia Troye, a former national security advisor in the Trump administration, is also scheduled to speak in the coming days, according to a Harris campaign official who spoke to CBS News. Delegates will additionally hear from several other Republicans, including John, the mayor of Mesa, Arizona, former Georgia Lieutenant Governor, and former Representative Adam Kinzinger. Kinzinger announced on Tuesday that he will be speaking on Thursday. On the first night of the convention, the DNC featured testimonials from Republicans who previously supported Trump but now intend to back Harris. Austin, the Harris Fall campaign's director of Republican engagement, described the programming as the latest effort by our campaign to reach out to anti-Trump Republicans. He added in a statement that the campaign will continue reminding Republican and independent voters that Donald Trump does not represent their values. If you found this video informative, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. And thanks for watching.